This is Miguel and I go for w40k Rogue Trader. I've been wanting to play this game for a while, and it wasn't price reduction. I know there's a shorter word to say that, but like I don't remember. So let's get to it. Yeah, I'm good at normal. Let's make a custom. Meh. Oh. Yeah. That one, I guess. Here go number 5. Okay. What type of hair? Certainly not bad, but was funny. Eh. Good. Yeah, we can take that. I brought. Jesus, does people actually roll like that, or is it just like the game? Like beer. Cool one, but no. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, I look old. Eh. No. Okay, that one, because it's the only one that's not heretical. I'll let you know for sure. Nope. Ooh, I don't like that one. Yeah, we can go with that. Though I'm not a big fan. They are covered by the air and everything.
I'll see you terminated.
We have purified the
Lance batteries, volley!
Let chaos paint the stars red.
Ruinous
The destination is known.
Didn't see that one coming, did you?
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
Alright. Okay, void board maybe. I will power I intelligence. Just want to look. Okay, so they boost my intelligence. Yeah, noble. More persuasion. Let's carouse. Yeah, Shadow Torment. I'm more of an intelligence guy. Yeah, I'm gonna take operative. Yeah, officer. We can keep it low for now. Next. Okay. Gotta make something to have some class, but mixed with goat. There. They like gold and they need goat, so. Yeah, sure. What to say? Meaty. This is exciting. I've been wanting to play this game forever, since it came out. But it was never a top priority, and all the time it wasn't a reduction of price, so it wasn't in sale. Is that the right word? Yeah, I think that was it. So I went for cheaper option, but now it was in sale, so I went for it. This is going to be a long one. Might have to lower the graphic just a little bit. Big game, it does that. My computer is a good one at that. It just says something freaking outrageous.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity. That is the purpose of all temples to the God Emperor. To inspire awe and reverence.
Okay, there's gonna be a lot of listening.
The duty of his servants to persevere in their tireless service until they are presented with a chance to give their very life for the master of humanity. Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencius, at your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before. My regards, Master. Or should I say, von Valencius, scion of a blessed rogue trader house in the service of the Imperium. Perhaps this kinship came as a shock to you. Understandably so, given that all evidence of the connection was lost in the generations separating you and Lord Captain Theodora. It required no small effort on the part of Her Ladyship's servants to discover and verify this blood tie, which has now made you one of the heirs of this dynasty. But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far. The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencius are conversing on the
Master Edelthrad von Valencius. Okay, small game. Each time a new name come that look complicated, I'm gonna try to say it. I might not be thinking about it all the time, but I'm gonna try to say it because I say like I'm not gonna be able to say all of them properly. I apologize. I didn't know it tripled the freaking time.
One of the Fon Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look
There it
around
is.
after your audience with the Lord Captain.
What's happening? Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
You're not running very much.
No mercy to those who oppose Von Valancius.
Okay. Oh, start the battle. Left mouse button to move it. Make it, get rid of that. Ah. I missed. Such a sad thing.
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
Okay, shoot.
I'll make it happen.
Would you kindly not miss? Dude, you could help. That was bad. I didn't mean to press space.
Die!
On it.
Okay, are you attacking?
For the glory of the Imperium!
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Thank you, Conrad.
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
Okay, what are those?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Alright. I think I got a name.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Okay, we're going somewhere. Nope, cinematic.
That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad? Our second candidate has joined us. Approach and give me your answer. Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
Though spirit could be a well-native name for a dangerous alien. I would first verify that it is indeed the case, and if the population of Alien 6 engage in Xenov worship.
Reasonable. However, chasing after ethereal creatures may prove a rather long and fruitless endeavor.
Apart from Xenos, an untrodden planet might be teeming with myriad horrors that are far more dangerous and difficult to eradicate. I suspect that you are simply unaware of their existence. Insolent, ignorant upstart. How dare you?
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
So, why are you here? You have seeded the opening that was offered to you in a woeful display of meekness. Admittedly, this tendency is equally strong in all who toil in the Emperor's service. Immutable hierarchy, absolute obedience, lickspittlery, compulsion to please. I value none of these things. From the moment my envoys came for you, the terms of your existence changed. My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of
Theodora von
humanity. And my
Theodora
rights
von
and freedoms
Valancius
are
Massimo
vindicated by
of
a
Scaris.
most
I think I got it.
sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon, resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with von Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes.
I am ready to take on the sacred purpose.
Oh yes, you would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came aboard hours before the warp jump, and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As things currently stand, I have doubts that you are suitable for the role of rogue trader. Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Kunrad Voitvir served me for many years before he made his mistake.
Thank you for clarifying. May I ask you my question now?
I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge.
What are my current responsibility?
Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Ethelthrad. Until that time comes, consider yourself my aide.
An incident took place on the officer deck. Some servitor went berserk and attacked the crew.
Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all.
The fuck was that laugh? Was it?
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is ancient. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live.
Where's your ship headed?
The Rykad system, the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers, and rivals. Besides me, 2 other rogue traders exist in the Coronis Expanse, and each of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House von Valancius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor. I set the course for Rykad on the demand for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for this voyage, but now is not the time.
I have no more question.
In that case, I shall head to disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
Heretic.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
All of you will bleed!
Don't touch me. That's gotta hurt.
Okay, I'm a long way from being doing something.
To the heretics. Out of my way! Who if not me?
I'm good.
Death to the weak!
My place is at the fort.
Alright, there's less and less heretic.
Weapon at the ready.
Reduced to dust.
Attack of opportunity.
I'll make it happen.
Dude. It doesn't look good if you don't even kill one.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
My faith strengthens me.
Oh. And now it's boss lady.
It's as good as done.
Dude. Would you kindly shoot them in the face?
Fully Imperial.
Follow my lead.
Oh my god, he dodged.
On it. Another enemy down.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive.
Horson. That's the first time I heard that one.
Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel.
What are your orders?
Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
Yes, boss.
Let us not dawdle.
Yeah, that way?
Keep your wits about you.
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Always on time, eh, Coonrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Mort, hold yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Oh, boss lady.
Master of Whispers, what
Theodore.
is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Vox Master is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
Well, there was sighting so far.
From the engineering regarding any Geller field failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only Voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once. Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on transitional deck 18.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept
Is he going to die?
directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed arch-militant, and taking into consideration Edelthrad's psychic powers.
Okay, what now?
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand?
I hear and obey, Lord Captain.
Then move out! Mort, come.
Let's be polite.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear.
I shall make do. Lead the way.
Of course you will. Lady Theodora would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs. But that is no longer relevant.
You backstabbing. I genuinely believed him. I trusted him. I mean, I liked him very much because we spent a total of like 5 minutes with each other, but like, I did not think he would do that.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warren Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Ah, you are back with us, I see. Delightful.
What is the meaning of this?
You must have hit your head harder than I thought. No matter. Very little is required of you. Just your blood, which you can either share of your own volition, or I will spill it for you. We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred warrant of trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates to the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
Why are you doing this?
Why? Because I am following an order. What is happening on this ship right now has been in the making for a very long time. All that remains is to obtain what my master sent me for. The warrant of trade.
I have no intention of helping you.
I am afraid that you have no choice in the matter. Try to resist, and I will demonstrate the power that the warp holds over mortals. Come to think of it, I might even take some pleasure in doing so.
To the void with you. Get out, I'm not your puppet. Got it. Examine the device.
Did you forget something? I suggest you hurry.
Place my hand.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
Yes, I do require assistance.
Request accepted. Initiating descent protocol.
There is still another way.
I guess I'll check that. What madness is happening here? Who are you? Who addressed me?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel standing by.
Lead me away from here.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units, calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Okay, I got to leave.
I always keep my options open.
Need to seal the thing.
Run, fools, or fall! Master! Whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me! What is the meaning of this?
Conrad Vogt is a traitor. When we parted one of your official's neck, he stabbed me and someone brought me here.
What?
He's clearly serving the unholy gods of the warp.
Serving the gods of the war? Kunrad is a heretic. Oh, Voidfear, you void rat. Madness. And this mutiny is likewise his doing, no doubt.
What very openly admitted that he is the mastermind behind the mutiny.
Saints' blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster. You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit. And, for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
Okay. Okay, click on the character, go to mech pack, and then click wherever you want to heal. Okay. Simple enough.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium. Let's patch you up.
I'll make sure to return the favor one day. I know how to take risks.
Item. Double click.
That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead. The lower decks
I'm still not equipping, dude.
Instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on. But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
What exactly has gone wrong with the translation?
I am no helmsman. Oh, God Emperor preserve me, navigator. However, I've spent my entire life aboard void ships equipped with warp drives, and I know that portents such as these do not bode well. It could be that the Gellerfield has faltered. Perhaps the Navigator was struck down by warp corruption and is fighting for the last shreds of his humanity as we speak. If we get thrown off course, we will be forever lost in the war. Naturally, we would likely not have long to live in that scenario. But I will not resign myself to such an outcome just yet.
How do you find me?
You sent me a Vox message. Specifically, a Vox cast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive. You mean to say you did no such thing?
I think the Warren Sentinel may have sent a message. It appeared when I opened the chamber.
Warren Sentinel? The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not see anything of the sort. The Warren Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. I assume that whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and caused the Sentinel to awaken. But then, why did none of it happen when Lady Theodora did the same?
Heroine of Theodora Voxcax.
Lady Theodora's. Which one? The last one I received was about the Navigator's Sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the Lord Captain is well, and safely in charge of the ship's defense. In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course.
What can we expect to find in the Navigator's Sanctum?
During warp transit, the Sanctum is closed to all who are not involved in traversing the Empyrean, and for good reason. For the Navigator to open their third eye and perceive the way, the Sanctum must be bathed in the energies of the Immaterial. Only a Navigator can withstand such an ordeal. For the rest of us, any contact with the warp is fraught with perils such as loss of sanity, spontaneous mutations, and death.
The Navigator's Sanctum. Very well. Will you lead the way?
Absolutely. Let us proceed.
And with all your might, destroy those who have dared!
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward!
Alright.
Close ranks!
Your Emperor won't save you!
Start the battle.
I serve the ruinous powers!
Not me, not me.
Chaos guides me!
Me.
I'll see to it personally.
Dude. Yeah.
Indeed. I took care of this one.
Alright, that's 2 down.
Chaos guides me.
Just a minor setback.
He's still good. He's still good. Okay, friend fire is a thing. Avoid if possible. Got it.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Oh. Thanks.
Unbelievers. Who, if not your end, was inevitable?
Beautiful.
I will do my duty.
No, no, I mean...
Chaos guides.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
I'll make it out.
Okay. Level up. Output data at 65. It's better to go in stuff that is actually good in. Oh, I like that one. Right. Equipment.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
There, I'm all fully... Okay. Well, guys, it's been roughly an hour, so that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you enjoy, and we'll see each other next time. Bye!